When deciding what Samsung phone to get for the Gear VR back in October 2015, I chose the Note 5. Despite the S6 having more pixels per inch, meaning a slightly clearer image, I felt that the Note 5's larger battery, extra gig of RAM, and 0.6-inch larger screen size, meaning a wider field of view, were more important. John Carmack, Oculus VR's chief technology officer, even recommends the Note 5 to people when directly asked. I quickly eliminated the Edge and the Edge Plus from my choices as they don't offer any benefits for virtual reality, and the Edge's minuscule increase in battery capacity isn't worth choosing it over the S6. I had the opportunity to test out the S6 with the Gear VR in January, and honestly, there wasn't much of a difference. Sure, it seemed like the image was slightly clearer and the field of view slightly smaller, but much of that may just be because that's what I was expecting. If I went in fresh not knowing what the differences were, I may not have even noticed. What I did notice was just how hot the S6 had become after my short time with it. I've read numerous concerns and complaints about the S6 overheating when using the Gear VR, an issue I've never had with the Note 5. For my Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes party I posted about in December, we used the Gear VR continuously for over 3 hours, starting with a 78% battery, and the phone never once had any problems. So, the Note 5 is currently the best phone for Gear VR, but if you have an S6, your experience would be nearly identical and it isn't worth switching, unless overheating does become a major hindrance. But let's take a quick look at the S7 in terms of virtual reality, as it comes out in just over a week and you may be able to get a free Gear VR for pre-ordering it. Its display and screen size match that of the S6, but its battery capacity and RAM now match the Note 5, and it has liquid cooling which should alleviate any potential overheating issues. It also has a micro SD slot, something neither the Note 5 nor S6 have. And though the S7 is waterproof in up to 1 meter of water for half an hour, I don't recommend trying to enhance your Ocean Rift experience by strapping on the Gear VR and exploring the bottom of your bathtub. The processor will be different depending on what country you get it in, and we currently don't know how it will impact your experience in VR, if at all, though in general usage it should be faster and provide better power efficiency. We'll know more once the phone is actually out. If the S7's new features entice you, go with that. If you prefer a larger phone, go with the Note 5. If you already own an S6, don't worry about changing it out just for the Gear VR, unless you run into overheating issues.
Explore the world. I forgot how cool this was! Weird! Oh, I don't like being in space though. I feel a little nauseous.